Buenos días, buenos tardes, y buenos noches a todos en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world. And thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your caster and cameraman for today. And today we have round 10 in the Another World Cup 2026. It is going to be between Noskillch Academy and Yatagarasu, played on Hard Rain Downpour. Looks like they're ready for Mando. I think Mando is AFK. Sorry for the halt right there. Trying to send a message to Mando guys, but hopefully everybody is doing well. Buenos dias. Perquina? Perquina? Sorry if I said that incorrectly. But buenos. Actually, buenos tardes from where I'm at. Welcome, Alex. Cletus. And yes, if anybody sees the negative 500, that is because they are using a ringer, and in the playoffs, there's a penalty in his tournament for using a ringer. It's minus 500, and that's what Yatagarasu is going to do. So they'll have minus 500 from the beginning, but Noskillch Academy will start with Survivor. They successfully push out in the open, and they don't clear one guy off. One punch, two punch, charge goes. One slam. Not quite two. But that is a really good opening attack. And I'm not quite sure for Yatagarasu which one is the ringer on their team. It's going to be Kurz Hards, Natrat, and Thug Life. I'm not sure which one's not on the roster. If someone could type in exclamation rosters, we could figure out who is the guilty one that's not on the team. Boomer's going to grab two pretty easily. Here come the cappers. Hunter lands, stumbles Rochelle. Charger successful. Nice clear, though. But it's a little too cap in the front. And Noskillch is going to suffer an in cap. So Kearns is definitely one. I'm not quite sure which is Hard's on there. Let's see. Not quite sure which one it is. Either way, they got to get this pickup. The car alarm has been triggered. The two opening hits on the Noskillch Academy is devastating. They have lost over 30% of their bonus with these two hits. Their damage bonus is now in danger. The commons are everywhere. The cappers land with ease due to the commons being out. And now the DB is targeted, and from 95% DB down to 64, the bonus melts down another 10%. And man, is Yatagarasu on top of this.
Damn, that was quite a wreck. Watch out!
Yeah, we're getting a lot of requests for the return of Infested Soul to a co-cast, but when the time comes, he'll definitely do it. Right now is not the time. But for now, we're going to have a tri-cap with the Boomer. We do not have a smoker, and we do not have a spitter. Hank's about to come up, but no matter what, there's no way to stop them from getting the house with the stilts. So maybe they just try to get more damage, but they've already taken about almost half the bonus away. That's kind of crazy.
Careful.
You call the Go-Go's, but one boom will land. Charger and Jockey had the same idea. And that's a pretty good shutdown attack from Noskillch. After those first three hits really did a work on them. If you're wondering what he's asking, Infested, is I put up some old casts of when you and me casted the Summer Rumble Cup, and then I'm gonna do the United Nations 3. I have a bunch of those, and we did those together, Infested, you and me. So that's the reason why that's happening. But for now, we're going to be here with Nadrat. It's his tank. Survivors are so... Oh, Moonrock, not going to work out. Okay, that was actually pretty close. I should have kept the camera over, so we'll stay here for now. Alright, there's 3 toys. The hatchback's in the back. 1 sedan in the front. 2 sedans in the front. And now he's in. Down to about 3,500. It's an early punch. Too far away, though. He's pushing Ellis. Gets a punch onto Ellis. The Hunter and Jockey are also going. Ew, doesn't get the car. The Jockey is going for a ride. Ellis is common locked. He doesn't hit him with that rock. And he is going to be killed off. And Noskillch is going to come out pretty well. Intact with bonus. They lose, what, 20% to the tank? And that's pretty decent. So unfortunately, they lost 45% to the infected.
We can cut through this garage sale.
The infected want to hit here, which is interesting. No, Thug Life says, wait, oh, they go for it. Oh, the Charger would have had it. But he goes... I'm not quite sure what that Charger was going for, but he tried. And they do get a little bit of value from it, so it's still... Bonus dips down a bit. 28.6%, or 315. What's more important, so, is that the survivors will be able to navigate through this house without a full special infected hit. I think that's more important than anything for the survivor side, but...
Hey, watch out!
Yeah, the reason why Yatagarasu has negative points is they're using a ringer during the playoffs. And Mando allows the uses of ringer in another World Cup, but there is a penalty for doing so. And that's what we're seeing. And Charger walking it in. They'll get a pound spit, but the spit comes up short. They wanted to go early to see if they could get one more, but just a little free spit. But I do believe because they're slow, they're going to get one more. Smoker is going to be hunted down with ease. Charger walks out. He lands. And the spitter will get 1 tick. Not enough to get the in cap on the coach, but down to 20%, and they'll walk in with 224 additional points on top of the 500 distance. And that will be 724. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can look at the... I think hard is the ringer. I'm pretty sure it's hard. I saw Nadrat play with him already, so I'm pretty sure hard is the ringer. That's what I'm just going to go with. The one who's AFK on the survivor side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's hard. Oh, man. Saying silly stuff like that makes me think of the match with Team PP yesterday where it got a little out of hand. Oh man, Hambone. Alright, here we go. Back into the action, guys. And it is going to be Yatagarasu's turn to go survive. Remember, they're down 1,500, so it's really like there's 12-24 scored by Yatagarasu. Oh, the pullback. Oh, they get it! And they get a death charge! Oh my goodness! Thug Life is swimming with the fishes.
I'll take this
Look
one.
out now!
Oh my.
Reloading.
What a beautifully set up attack. They weren't expecting it. Thug Life says yeah. And we have a dead survivor already. And right now, since they've lost a survivor, they have the bonus that exactly they had when the tank was up. And they're going to live. But it's going to be everything landing. Boomer gets M2'd. But everything is cleared up. That's actually pretty good clears. So even though there was a misfortune, looks like Yatagarasu still come to play. If they can manage to kill this tank and make it to the safe room, I think we're all alive. He lost Thug Life. He didn't die, he just moved to Cuba. So now that they've killed Tupac, he is no longer in the game. Oh, look at this. They're separated big time, and it's going to be a 2-cap, but the clears are still very nice by Kearns, shutting it down quite beautifully. Hard will take quite a bit of damage, though, but even though those cappers were able to find their targets, that was a very fast clean
Watch out.
coming out by Coach. Very well done.
Hey, look out!
I will get the bracket for you soon, my friend. I don't think I have that bracket set up for this one. I will get it in the loading chapter for you.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Damn it. Damn it, Potomac. Travel safe. Drive safe, J. Thank you for stopping by, my friend, and everything you do. Ooh, look at that. Hunter coming through. He's going to try to push Coach in. He cuts the tongue. Beautifully done. Look at him. Oh, he gets himself cornered, though. But the SI is dead. This might be what they need. The tank is alone, guys. He's got to run away. He throws a rock in the door. He's not going to get it. This is huge. I don't know if they're going to be able to kill them off.
Shoot the shit out of that thing.
But he's going to try to at least push Rochelle back, separate them, see if they can get something here with these cappers. 2 cappers and a boom. He only has 110 health. Oh, what a shutdown on the boomer there. And they're not going to get a spit. And the tank dies off. So it's going to be a tri-cap with a boom for the last hit. I don't even know if they took... Did they even lose any points for the tank? Bonus is almost identical. I think there's 3% damage to the tank. That was it.
Will you cut that shit out?
This is big for Yatagarasu. And they're about to walk it in. If they hold on to this 386 bonus, this would be absolutely huge for their cause. Because they managed to get a kill.
Reloading.
Here it goes. And they're gonna... Oh, the Charger takes the target. They're gonna get really good damage. Not enough to really make a factor. They're still gonna get 317 points.
Get your asses in here.
And with 3 survivors, they will break into that delta. They were down 500. And actually, no, they'll still go down a couple points. So Noskillch will improve their lead by about 29. Alright, I got it for you guys. Alright, as we return to the action, it is going to be Noskillch Academy just slightly improving their lead, 29 points. So it's 529 lead because of the ringer being used. But the negative number is no longer seen. But now it's going to be what it is. And the next game is going to start at 10 o'clock. And also, by the way, for Noskillch Academy's roster, which I failed to have done after the second attack, is Muta, PU, Sith, and Brekel. And here we go live into the first half of Chapter 2. It's going to be, again, Noskillch versus Survivor side. Just like Chapter 1. And they are going to take the lead. Boomer is above. So is the Spitter. Hunter waiting for opportunities. With Smoker, they call the waves. Tank will be at 35% of the way through the map this time. Patience from Noskillch. Here they go, transition out. Boomer waiting. Hunter and Smoker combo. Boomer comes towards the end, does land on 2. A little bit of spit damage. And they are delayed, and I don't know if that's a quad or not, but it might be.
Look out now!
Nightstick here.
Alright, which is going to be tank time after attack number 2, so they only have 2 to soften them up. PU is the first one softened up. 1 charger punch, no charge. Free spit. Oh, pounce in the spit. Not going to get it, but he's not being cleared at all. That's a lot of damage. Jockey lands towards the end. And Noskillch is being softened up. Look at that. 59 PU. And Stiff is at 63. That is a lot of damage to take in 2 games. Pings are kind of medium. They can't push in. The tank is already there. And Hard will have the second tank of the game for Yatagarasu. He is pushing the survivors back. Does he go for vehicle? Doesn't look like he wants to.
Ammo.
I don't know if he's going to be happy. Is that enough to make a play? Hard is making a risky push here. Noskillch doing a little baiting. That car is really not that valuable right now. Yeah, it's behind the tree, so I think survivors are going to luck out. But here comes Hard's commit. Smoker's up early. He's up to split the survivors. He has all of them together. Survivors staying tight. Punches the pallet jack. First punch there. Charger misses. There's another punch on to Nick, really far away, and he's going to choose to get out with about 1,400 health. And Hard says, "Team, GG," as he retreats, and they're pushing him. And does he make a play for the car? No, he's just going to throw some rocks. Not going to get that one. Drops down behind the big rig. Spawns are now ready to go. Doesn't have the greatest help, though. It's only a smoker and jockey. Gonna try to see if he can get some crazy car play. And here comes the transition. Spawns are coming. He's down to 200 health. And I don't know if he'll get to punch it again. No, he will not. Nice 2-boom at the end, but that will be Noskillch Academy surviving that tank. In a really respectable manner. I think he only got 2 hits. Might have been 3, but still. That is less than 20% value. Good job again by Noskillch. They take a lot of damage from special infected, but the tanks they got down, and that's where it really matters. I'm gonna try to bring a shot on him here. We get able to transition out. This is kind of a good hit. The charger gets melted. The smoker will land. The spit was a little late, though. I think he was really trying to see if the charger was going to land. And because of that, no value, really. And PU gets skeeted. Oh, they get a smoker ding. They get something.
Up that ramp.
Good job off the conveyor. Survivors split 2 and 2, but spawns aren't ready to really do anything about it. And there's nothing really that can be done to surprise the survivors when they have the high ground like this. There is no holes in the rooftop. It's kind of like a safe area for the survivors to slow down and clear out all the commons. Interested what this charger's thinking. Hanging up over here. Noskillch calls wait hit, wait hit. They know it's coming.
Alright, you guys ready?
Not a bad boomer. The charger. Hunter will land, but the charger will not. And that's going to be pretty clean shutdown. One good thing that they're going to have here is they're going to have a smoker and a jockey coming up for this next choke point, which is very good. There is a death pole possibility.
Up here.
Boomer goes. Smoker pool, nice clear.
Seriously.
Doesn't look like the smoker is aware of the death pull or just doesn't think it's very valuable to go for it. And he should be cleaned up here. We're able to. Yeah, yep, and he gets cleaned up. Good try though, but unfortunately doesn't die till now, and this will give the survivors a little bit of free time unless they hit with 3. They send the hunter and the charger. I think they want to make sure they kill the boomer and the spitter. Make sure there's a quad in the field. Yep. There goes boom. And spit should go too. Yep, here we go. So we are going to sit here and wait this all the way out. All the commons. I don't know if they're going to wait all the way. They got. That does force the jockey to spawn in, unfortunately. And now they might have their plan thwarted from a surprise hit, so I think it's going to be a transition down the stairs. They're not going to wait for the coaster. I mean, the sugarcane field. Definitely hitting on the way down. It's going to be quad try. Remember, the tank only managed to get 3 hits. It was a less than 20% damage tank coming out from Yatagarasu, but the special infected is where it came from. In Chapter 1 and in Chapter 2. Their SI play is on point. They just got somebody death charged on map 1. They're going to have to perform on their survivor side. And now that all the commons are gone, we should start to see the transition for Yatagarasu. Oh, they get a little bit of chip on this jockey. I didn't realize it. He is a little chipped. Less than 20 health, though, so not bad. Here we go. They rush down. There goes the smoker pull. Charger goes down on the bottom. Gets a double charge. Yeets a survivor over the top. Oh, it's a double cap. He goes down. Where's the only survivor up? He's got to get it clear. There's another in cap. And they don't get wiped, but they lose everything. They might just die here. This is going to be very difficult for them. They get the pickup. They got to get out of there. They suffer another in cap. They're about to go down again, but the boomer and spitter, they had a 2-2. Scratches are going out on Muta. Oh, there's another down. This jockey is going to clean it up. And there it is, the wipe. And what a fumble of the bag by Yatagarasu, as they only get 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2 maps. I mean, Noskillch Academy, not Yatagarasu. I'm sorry. It's Yatagarasu that gets the wipe. What a attack. Man, the common infected just got in the way perfectly. There was like one common that hit right when the 2 charge landed. And the smoker covered, and there was only one survivor that could clear it. And the 2 charge got the guy in capped off the back. It is just insanity. Alright, Yatagarasu down about 1,000 points at the beginning of Chapter 2. They're able to break into their deficit quite a bit here with just making to the save room. A couple of bonus, they actually could take the lead.
Careful. Boom around.
Hunter Smoker 2-2. They're just waiting for a survivor to prey upon. And they're out. Smoker. Hunter gets skeeted. Nice boom. Bit block works. And they're going to go tri-cap boom with their next hit. Okay, a little bit different.
Reloading.
Oh maybe because the tank coming up here. Let's see if Noskillch Academy has a trick up their sleeve. Why they wanted the boomer instead of a spit hit. Minimal damage upon the survivors. The Charger, Jockey, Hunter, and the Boomer. Just Yatagarasu systematically moving through. Oh, they got a spawn up. And they go early. This is interesting. And the Charger not able to get in there. Just kind of throws himself out. And they just equal out with 2.5% damage on each hit. Not really that much. But it'll soften up 3 survivors, making sure that he'll have a 4-punch corner for at least 3. A very impressive Nadrat stays at 100 health. Go for car. And there he goes. Nice punch back. That should be pretty easy to get into play now. Oh, that's a really good car. That is good. He doesn't even really need to use it. But he can get his easy corner now because he has that put there. Survivors can't jump left of that fence anymore. Very dangerous. But here goes his commit. And Noskillch tank gets shot down 2k right away. And takes the corner because it's free. There's a second corner. Another corner. He misses the in cap. Rochelle goes and deals with the smoker. He'll take a rock onto Thug Life. Another punch. Maybe one more. And he'll get an in cap. I don't think this rock will leave his hand. And that is a good spread by Noskillch Academy's tank. They were at 95% bonus at the beginning of it. Let's see what they'll be at upon pickup and pill pop, of course. And that is over 30%. That is 33% value. That is a above average tank. Pretty good. Not the greatest, but it's definitely way better than we've seen before. But still, this is going to leave Yatagarasu with chance to make up some points now.
I hear Hunter.
And they go in quickly. The Hunter finds a target with ease. Spitter will come in. The Spitter fails. Could have just went in that way. Question mark on the way that he chose to commit. But still gets a little bit of damage. And now that'll take him down 40% total bonus. With half the map to navigate. So they still currently have the points in their possession to claim the lead for them.
Up that ramp.
Well, at least I didn't catch the flu.
Charger finds a spawn. Nice charge. Pull and charge in the spit. There's a slam. 200 lands at the end. They keep one survivor in the spit, and that's big damage to Thug Life. He's going to have to pop his pills or be downed. And he will lose 5% of his damage bonus as a penalty for that. And he chooses to pop the pills now. And guys, wow, that is over 15% damage. Great follow-up by Noskillch Academy. And now they almost don't even possess the points to take the lead anymore. So it looks like Noskillch will hold on to that lead for at least another chapter. No smoker here. It's a little rough. They might go early because they don't have a smoker or a spit.
We can get up here.
Hey, watch out!
Air transition. I think the Hunter tried to go for a despawn and got killed. Oh my goodness, what a charge! And the jockey covers, but not before the charger gets cleared. It's good damage. A pretty fast clearing. But Noskillch is keeping the pressure on. The tank took a third, their SI took a third, and now they're down to the last third of bonus left on the survivor side. They're going to get one more hit before they get into the sugarcane field. I think they might just send Hunter Smoker, kill Boomer Spitter last. They might. No, they're just going to go Boom Spit. Might even keep the Spitter or just go for damage. I don't know. Oh, this is the South American Thug Life, not the European Thug Life. Hunter will land. Smoker pull. Oh, wow. Gets a punch and the slam. Gets 17 points worth of damage. Thug Life's going to be picked up now. They're going to be able to hit again in the sugarcane field because they're slow, but just not with the best set of spawns. I'm not quite sure what they're going to get either. That was a charger at the end. Hopefully it's a tri-cap with the boomer, I would say. And it's going to be. There's the smoker pull. Jockey lands. Nice skeets. Oh, Thug Life gets killed. Smoker Tongue can't reach, and they will make it into the safe room with 207 bonus, but not with 4 survivors, only with 3. And they'll make up about 300 points. And here we go, Chapter 3. Tank at 65% of the way, so it's going to be probably before the factory. I don't know if they're going to be by the conveyor silo or if they're going to have to push backwards to the other silos. We'll see. Tri-cap with boom, so the hit should be on the outside. There is no reason to go on the in without a spit. See what value Yatagarasu is able to get. They lost the first chapter. They have lost... Yeah, just the first. They've won the second, so they broke into the delta quite a bit. And here they go out. Smoker drops down, charger gets melted. Nice boomer follow-up, though, and I think they're going to get a 2-2 without a smoker and a jockey, so it's going to be Hunter's charger 2-2. This is probably my favorite 2-2 that you can get. Really good opportunities for some stumbles and spit and stuff. Need the hunter or the charger to land, and you're pretty much guaranteed for a survivor having to shoot something to get that boomer to pop and survivor stumble in it.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
Boomer just sacks itself, which is quite intriguing.
Grabbing a bread slicer.
And Noskillch is just going to calmly push. There is no aggression to get out of the Rayford shipping building.
Reloading.
Taking the shotgun.
Reloading.
Now it's all about the transition off the top of the building. We saw the match yesterday. Make sure you hold your space bar if you jump over the railing. Don't hang yourself. Put your team in quite the pickle. Well done, but beautifully attacked. The charger was a little off, but that smoker and hunter was right on point. And they get very respectable damage out of that. Taking Synth down to 75, and even PU at 69.
Now this one can kill.
And the spitter is killed off. I think that's what the spitter wanted. They didn't want the 2-2. It would have been a poo-2. Now it's almost time to deal with the tank.
I'm reloading.
Quick ammo run. Pre-spawn jockey way out in Wonderland. And the boomer is the tank. This is big. No, he tries, but he's not able to get his own survivors. And the jockey trying to help with that boom. Just get chipped down about half his health. The go is called. Tank is getting to the high ground. Here comes the rock. It's going. Oh, he skeets it. Well done by the survivor team. Almost gets a capitalization rock. Now Kern's going to have to sit there and sit tight and wait for support. Navigates around the hole. Okay. He's still first pass, though. He did lose 500 health. And that's mainly because the Magnum. And they're going to go again. Oh, what a boomer. The hunter lands, but it's not going to be enough for him to roll in himself. He doesn't even get the rock. And he's going to commit. And he gets Muta. Another punch on Muta. Third one, 4,500. In cap at 3,400. And he gets out quickly. Throwing a rock. Not able to get a capitalization after that, but he is on his way in. They're going to go for everything here. No baiting this down guy. Jockey runs in, gets the stumble. He punches, the smoker lands. The hunter covers, but not till everything is cleared. One more in cap, and I think that might be all it writes. All she wrote for this tank. One more hit. No. No stopping this pickup possible. Rock will be skeeted. Easy. And Noskillch Academy is going to come out alive on this tank. Boomer. Oh, what a boom. It's a 2-boom. This could be big for Kearns. Charger lands. Can the rock? No, it will not, but the slam goes out because he has to watch it. Oh, rock. Oh, he gets Muta, and he backs off. He'll probably transition over to get to high ground as soon as the survivors move far enough ahead. Smoker looks like he wants to try to alley-oop at Rock Tank. Hunter spawns with the tank. Boomer up ahead. Rock kills the Smoker. Hunter gets skied. Oh, what a 3-boom. Turns. One more Rock. He's going to get it on the Muta, and he dips out the back window. 31 HP. And still getting damage. He'll come over here to try one more curve rock. And not even going to be able to get it off his arm. But what a tank coming out there for Noskillch Academy. I mean, for Yatagarasu. Sorry, not Noskillch. But they're split right now 2-2. But there's no infected. Only a jockey. Over the car they go. No hesitation whatsoever. Smoker Tongue gets cut off. Jockey can't land. Hunter goes for the same target the Jockey did. Will find a target. Boomer Proxy 3. Smoker still lingering back. And his attempt to grab the non-boom guy is not going to work. But it stalls them enough where I believe they'll be able to send the special infected in kind of one at a time at the end. Smoker misses. Charger melted. They are going to make it in with 196 additional points.
We are kicking it.
Noskillch staying ahead by 1,000, about a little bit more than 1,000. Thank you for the follow, my friend. It is going to be the second half of Chapter 2 time, and Noskillch Academy is their infected turn. They managed to salvage about 200 points of bonus, and that is going to require about 550 bonus from Noskillch to claim the lead. It is possible, but just not that easy. Thank you for the follow. Follow. Parzaville love as well. But alright, here we go. Action is beginning. We have a Jockey, Charger, Smoker, to Boomer ready to pounce. Oh, they get the charge cover. 1 slam and 3 boom. 2 slams. 3. And a quad proxy. And whoa, Yatagarasu eat it big. Boomer slaps everywhere. A survivor runs back into the safe room while 3 of them run forward. Kearns has to eat pills. The damage is still tallying up. The survivors have not advanced through the factory building either. Just a little sloppy from Yata. Yatagarasu can start bouncing back. They bring the jockey from the back right away. Smoker gets ready. Smoker gets the pull, gets self-cleared. Jockey tries to do something. Hunter's in the front trying to win the 1v1 with the Hunter. He does. The spitter will come in, but a little late. And overshoots. No extra damage from the spit. So that attack is pretty quickly shut down. Not a lot of damage. But man, that first one doing 20% was huge for Noskillch. But Yatagarasu bounced back pretty quick with a no big damage on the next one. So they're well taken. It looks like they're going to be able to just go out this door. Everybody remember their space bar? Yes, they do. Jockey comes in quick. Charger walking up. Oh, I cannot believe he didn't get that. What an attempt. Boom will land, Smoker will land, and that's where the damage steeps through. But it does look like Yatagarasu will walk into the tank with about 75% of the bonus. It's all if they want to move forward and clear the commons before they spawn tank, or they just going.
Guns here. Hunter. Heads up. Reloading. Hey, look out. Who's that for?
Wow, the pound spit didn't work out, but the spit spread on top of the table. It actually takes them down quite a bit. Alright, here we go. This is going to be tank number 3 for Noskillch Academy into the hands of PU. Get a PU tank.
Look out!
Boomer ahead.
Alright, tank transition's over. Alright, the Smoker was just to help the tank get up. And he fell down, though. And it's really unfortunate for PU. He'll have to make his way back up, which will cost more health. He's
Sounds like a smoker.
not fast climbing. And he is committing his tank. Second pass, 100% frustration. Hits the ground at 4,500. Nice pull by the Smoker, but it's cleared quickly. Charger in the back. Misses! Hunter will land, but he kills his Hunter. There's a punch onto Thug. Another punch onto Thug. Smoker cover. Misses a punch there. Another punch. And he is killed off.
Watch out!
Reloading.
And they're going to have to eat one more set of pills. Thug life. And they'll get about 20% from the tank. Again, this seems to be a theme for Noskillch. They get incredible value with the special infected attacks, but as far as the tank, again, lower than 25% for 3 tanks in a row. Now it's on the choke point. Nice jockey. Wow, they cleared that. The Charger will land a double in the front with a slam. But that clear through the wall onto Ellis was kind of wild. It really was. Exactly a 200-point difference between the two. Not quite exactly, but really, oh, they pull in the back. They'll take the pounce. Smoker will pull, gets cleared right away. Jockey goes for the front guy, grabs him. Taken down. They do eventually get the clear, but all the way to 342 now.
Look out!
Look out now.
Pickup truck transition coming. Smoker ready for a pull in the back. Gets it, but shut down quickly. No SI assists. They really want to land this charge. And their patience will be rewarded with a boom and an end cap.
Hey, watch out. Reloading.
Hunter tries, but that ain't gonna work. I like his mindful thinking, but one punch, he gets the stumble and an end cap. And this is close to even, but it is going to be a victory for Yatagarasu by about 50. And they crawl it even slower. Now it's 202 points going into Chapter 4. Wow, it's so close. We're going to have another recommended watch match this week. I can't believe it. We don't get many like that, but what a Chapter 4 incoming. Let's go, invested. As we wait patiently to return to this game. Looks like they're going to talk about this for a couple of seconds, what they want to do here. This is a 75% tank spawn. They could push the house on the stilts for this. How can you eat a human? Catch one and eat him. There's usually a consequence for doing that, though, so be careful. Unless you're a zombie. Gotta be a zombie. If you do that when you're a regular person, they're not going to treat you very nicely for doing such. But okay, it is transitioned out of the safe room. They're going to have a Charger Hunter Jockey Spitter for the opening set of spawns. You can't ask for anything better for Yatagarasu. This is the best damage value I believe you can get. And they're out. Jockey lands. Charger. Successful. With the slam. And Breckel is going to go down to 49 health. That is big. 90.4% bonus. Almost 10% from the start. Well done.
Don't shoot that car.
Now this is gonna be. Man, they have all separators. I mean, not all separators. No Charger. They got a Hunter, so you got to be careful over this choke point. Having one person hit in the back is going to be devastating. And they land a 2-cap. Oh, it's a rolling tri-cap! He can't. Can he get the clear through the house? Yes, he can. Muta gets cleared. He's going to save the team. No wind cap comes out, but what a big hit. What a tri-cap. Luckily, he's able to get the clear through that wall with the gun. Because if he wasn't able to clear it any quicker, that was about to be absolutely devastating but instead he'll get the clear. They lose over 20% of their bonus with that hit. Wow.
Hey, watch out!
I'm wrong. It wasn't 20%. It would have been with the pill pop, but he doesn't do so. They're going to spawn again, make another try. Spitter gets picked. Hunter coming from the back gets shut down. Charger not going to get anything. They were a little broken with what they wanted to do there. So they're going to be able to make it up. But now the question is, do they pop the pills and make the push for the house on the stilts or not? They could make it. No, they can't. That tank is in a good spot. I take it back. If they would have went, that would have been very dangerous. And it will be the fourth tank of the game for Yatagarasu into the hands of Thug Life. But for now, it's going to be Noskillch Academy retreat back through the Blood Harvest house. The Smoker will win. The Hunter will win. The Jockey will be bullied until he is killed off. This will allow Thug Life to do what he can with this car. As he brings that one in, he is still 100% frustration. And Noskillch choose to go here instead. I don't know if they are aware of how well this car is placed. Maybe they've seen it. Here it comes. And he just stands there and looks at it. Charger comes in. Misses. The Boomer won't miss. He gets a punch. He's going to get an end cap already. And this looks like Yatagarasu might be able to clean up Noskillch. And he gets a punch and the Jockey lands. And that's going to be a wipe. I'm not quite sure what Stith was doing. It looked like he was AFK for a moment. That car was in the sky for a while. And they wipe out with only 250 of the distance. That means if they make the save room, it'll only be down at, what is that, 50 or 60, 50 to 70 points? .372 is what they have, or is the distance they need to go to take the lead. He sure did look like a deer in headlights, Cat Boy. How about it? He just sat there and stood and took it. It would be like when you realized you messed up. Just sat there and watched it come flying through the sky. That's the only problem with taking it there. And I'm pretty sure with Yatagarasu seeing what happened, they're going to come all the way back to this area to fight this tank. Not the safest like it is. It's not as safe as regular hard rain, but it is better than fighting it there in my opinion. And they're going to land the Charger. And they're going to land the Spitter. They don't kill the Spit though. They do a good job on holding him, and they actually take more damage. Nadrat loses 12.2% bonus, or not Nadrat. Yeah, Nadrat lost all of it. Thug Life does get hit by one, but most of that is Nadrat, and he does pop his pills, but he gets common locked for waiting so long. And now they're a little split. The Smoker sees it. The Boomer tries to get in between, is successful, but not close enough to the car alarm. And here they go. They're going to make the transition over, and they're going to land. No, not as much as well as the other side. But they do chip him down a little bit more. 83.1% bonus remaining. That's still good damage for that area. That's going to be all the chip they're going to be able to do. Nadrat is a target for the tank.
Reloading.
I don't know if I agree with this. They could actually push to the house on the stilts now. Yep, and they're gonna. This is a big misplay. And the tank can't have any aggression. He has to back off and let it happen. Because he has nothing to support him.
Ammo here.
Raquel's going to bring the car into play for sure. Puts it on top of the house, which is good. They got a Smoker Boomer jockey. They need to kill at least the Boomer. I think the Boomer and Smoker need to go. Nice Boomer spawn, but not going to be able to get anything. Yeah. And we're going to have the Hunter and Charger coming very shortly. Ooh. That's a very nice car. And he's going to transition around the house and commit this way. Second pass is now on. So he needs to go in shortly. He's got everything he wants. Nadrat has to pop his pills. And that's who his target is. He's going for Nadrat. Gets a punch on a Nadrat, 2600 HP. Second punch, 1600. 1100, he's almost dead. Here come the cappers. He gets the in cap. The Hunter gets skeeted. The jockey lands. The Charger misses. The jockey is not cleared. He misses the car hit. The jockey is probably going to get an in cap. No, he will not. The tank is not able to capitalize either, and that is pretty good damage, but the lead's going to be taken by Yatagarasu. And it may come down to the finale. I don't know if they're going to want to play it. They still have 480 points.
Oh, thanks for that.
So they'll be in the lead by about 500 if they hold on to this. Boomer pops onto one. I don't know if they're going to go with this. Maybe they try to delay it as long as possible. Easy pounce in the front with a boom guy. Oh, what a ski come out. Never mind. I take it back. No easy pounce. And what is the GGs come out or we go chapter 5? And nope, we're going to go chapter 5. They'll have the lead by 600, I think. I'll do the math in between. We'll be right back. We're going map 5. $424. And with the finale being played, that means we're going to go into the second game without any waiting. We might even jump into the next game with it already started. It is a possibility. If it starts on time, of course. If it doesn't, we'll probably be waiting. But I don't think we're going to have to wait very long. It looks like it's going to be jumping in one immediately. So we'll see what happens. 17 minutes away from the next game going live. But it's going to be Yatagarasu finally taking the lead on to Chapter 5. It has been the lead the whole game for Noskillch Academy. What a B-hop boomer. Hunter goes, oh, what a skeet. Thug Life says, nah, it ain't happening, my friend. And they still get quite a bit of damage, though. I mean, look at that. 95.5. Pretty good. Shout out to Discreet. Charger, Boomer, Smoker, Hunter ready to pounce onto the Survivor team. They need to get some damage here. 95.5% bonus remains after the first hit without any of the cappers finding a target. It's still pretty good. And the Hunter is already spawned, ready to go. Smoker looking for it. Charger waiting to back him up. And the Boomer looking for a cheeky spawn. I don't know if we're going to get that. There they go. The Charger. No, everything denied. Yatagarasu. No damage from that one except for some friendly fire. Hey, Discreet, you should, did you really break your foot, Discreet? I don't know if you really broke your foot or not. But right now, it's Tricap with Spit, no charge, wait, ready to go. They keep one survivor down below. They'll be easy target for the Smoker, but he's not quite ready for it. He comes in now, but is now have wires in the, or bars in the way. Another Skeet coming out. Jeez, another team Skeet. Smoker pull into the Spit. And that's the biggest amount of damage they have done since the opening hit.
Shooting me? That's some crazy.
Well, Discreet, I think you should contact DDA and Caution and play in the tournament then, since you have a lot of free time on your hand. I'm just saying. Motivate. But alright. Boomer Charger Jockey. To assist this Muta. And they're actually going to go in with spawns. His interest. Oh, what a boomer! It's a 3-boom, but he doesn't have anything to help with it. That's probably why the boomer was so successful. Thug Life calls 3, but I don't think he really needs to worry. This will just. Oh my gosh! He almost catches that survivor on the top. I think he might just go here because he's. Survivors are retreating. Oh my gosh! He blocks the door. Gets a punch on the Thug Life. Third punch. The survivors are so separated right now. They get a pull on that guy. He's trying to get the car over. Can he get inside to at least cover him? He'll take the in cap. Throws the rock. Gets it. 2,000 health when he decommits, though. Looking for his recommit path. He goes in. He gets a punch. That's one. He gets another punch. Charger walking his way in. Charger misses. Tank gets another in cap. He's at 1,200 HP. The Hunter lands. The Tank doesn't see it. Now it's only the Charger stays alive and the Jockey now. They got to go in here and wipe him. Can they do it? Charger goes in. He misses again, but the Tank gets a corner. Can the Jockey finds his target? But the Tank. They get a pickup. I missed the pickup. That pickup was so clutch. Or was it not a second in cap? I thought there was 2 down. It was close to a wipe, but they don't get it. But the damage is still respectable. But I think they needed the wipe, though, because they were down a couple of hundred. I don't think this is good for Noskillch. It might be too late now.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, Spitter. 2-2. They got to go. The Smoker gets a pull, gets shut down right away. Spitter comes up, gets a spit onto nobody. Hunter will die off at the end. And if they want to try to quad them when they put onto the rescue vehicle, they're going to have to tap the infected in a certain order now, because there's only 2 more hits left. Kills are grabbed. Bonus goes over 400 now. And they're not going to be able to sack into a quad. And the Boomer dies off at the end, so now they're going to have to sack Spit and go quad. That hit only took about 9 points off. Alright, gets another common slap, so down to 402.
Watch out!
They want quad, they gotta just kill Spit. And here comes the rescue vehicle, they're going. Smoker pull. Charger walks in, lands, gets cleared right away, about 50 damage, and now the rescue vehicle will be made. There will be no infected to stop them. 348 points will be the tally. And then we'll have to do some more math to see if the comeback is possible for Noskillch. Well, the Jockey lands. So they do get a little bit more value, but it's cleaned up. Ooh, guys, that's going to be rough. This is a 600 distance finale. And they are down 1352. 752 bonus. That's the magic number, guys. Oh, look at that. We're 8 minutes away from the next match, too. It's going to be like one to the other right away. And look at the infected. They want to go quad. They want to make this entertaining for the viewers as possible. Boomer will land. Hunter will get skeeted. Jockey is blasted out of the sky. And they will go straight quad. That was a good shutdown from Noskillch. They only lose 0.6 from the opening, but that was because they wanted to go quad.
I'm reloading.
They take the top.
Sign is on.
Sign has been triggered. Now it'll be 3 or 4 special attacks until tank time. And they have about, what is that? Less than 500 points to spare, or 600 points to spare. And only the jockey lands. The hunter will land afterwards. Smoker will as well. And that's 2 attacks down. And Yatagarasu not getting a lot of value with those first 2 hits. Let's see what they could do with the 2-2. Their math is a little off, but they're close to right. They're about the right number. And remember, they do have 4 sets of pills, so these pills don't matter. There's an additional 120 points in that cabinet. Charger will land, gets nothing. It goes in. No ding. Oh, he backs into it, so a little value. 1252. There's exactly 500 points available for the survivor team now.
Reloading.
501. And here we go. They're going to try. The tank is going to be able to get to the high ground pretty quickly. And Rompekalicious is going to be the tank. And they are pressuring him hard, Noskillch. They do not want to give him any rage. They want to make him pay for every sight that he has. That's almost 400 damage. That's pretty good. He's got to be careful. Someone's got to watch that boom. He wants a hit. He calls for it. Thug Life waiting to land this boomer. Charger gets nothing. Rock! The rock lands. No way. And they lost so much health from that. I think they'll trade 700 health for 100 bonus any day of the week. Now they're down to what? Only about 340 points left. That rock was humongous. Rompalicious waiting. Not able to get it through. And Rompalicious is transitioning. And he's going to commit here. This is the game. Oh, one survivor is transitioning up top. I don't know if I agree with that. He's all alone. He's being targeted. The tank's targeting the other ones. And he does eventually get pulled. The jockey will take him. The tank will punch. They get the clear. They still have plenty of bonus. The rock misses. Oh my goodness. Noskillch Academy has 1,014 bonus. They can make this comeback. This is absolutely crazy. All they have to do is shut down 3 or 4 more attacks. That tank did not do as much as I thought they would. Maybe the jockey should have took that pull guy. Who knows? And they still have 4 pills in the cabinet. When Synth and Beckel takes the pills, they're not going to take as much damage. Charger splits the survivors in between, tries to go in between, misses. Boomer rockets in, gets one. Spitter coming through. It looks like they're going to sack it to a quad. Is it going to be quad sack? No, they're going to hold and wait to hit together as no, they do. They go quad. 996 points are remaining. They need 751 to get the victory. It's going down slow. The safe room rescue vehicle is about to show up. The question is Yatagarasu going to try here with the quad? And they don't have it. It's a boomer. There goes the smoker pull. They get the clears pretty quick. The jockey lands. The hunter finds a target too. Clears are respectable. 200, less than 200 points now. 180 delta. It drops even more. And they're taking more damage, down to 919. They need to protect this boom guy. 880. What is going on?
Reloading.
Noskillch lost so much damage there to just commons. And the rescue vehicle is here. This is the final push. Oh, there's a 130-point difference for this game. It's going to come down to the push onto the rescue vehicle to determine the victor. And this is not an easy transition. They don't have a smoker, though. They only have a hunter jockey. And the hunter lands. They're going to get the spit. Is it going to be enough? The charger stumbles. The jockey. 800. 795. They got enough points. They're going to do it. I think that's enough points. They get the comeback. We gotta wait for the final tally, but I believe that is gonna be Noskillch Academy getting the victory over Yatagarasu with a campaign score of 3,672 to 3,632. GG's. Absolutely bananas. What did we just witness?